Hi, welcome back to Colorless Oranges, where I share my experiences to help better yours. I'm your host, Sydney Hayes, Cinderella, Sydney that girl. And today we are talking searching for meaning. Growing up, I have always looked for what is the purpose of this. What does this mean? What is the universe? What is God? Who is trying to teach me a lesson? What is happening here? And what should I be paying attention to? This is all about optimizing my time and making sure that I'm doing everything to its fullest potential. Being a perfectionist in some sort. Because if it has meaning, then it's valuable, right? I've been struggling a lot with self-worth and value and those types of things. I feel that some situations outweigh others, and so some start catastrophizing in my mind. It is the end of the world for certain things, and it's been really hard to come on here and try to express myself because I don't really know what's going on with me, until I realized, oh, you're just scared, and nothing seems certain right now. And it's all about the glass is half full, right? Because I could think about these things and oh my God, my life is going to end. Or I'm going to start a new life. Yes, this one is ending, but I'm starting a new one. And I crave change so often. I genuinely love a new beginning. I love seeing anew, starting anew, feeling anew, anything. And most recently, I was trying to help somebody understand something, so I used a real world example that they would understand that pertains to my life. And in doing so, I did something to help my younger self, to help little Sydney. Not little, because she was 19, but and it I want to say it backfired. I didn't get what my ego wanted, right? And as much as we try to kill our ego, obviously, I'm still young. I'm still figuring it out. And sometimes we do things for our ego. And it's just a chip on my shoulder. I don't like that saying, actually, because what does it even mean? Chip on my shoulder. I don't really get it. But anyways, I wanted something in this conversation that I did not obtain. And it always leaves me with the question of why. This time, it wasn't why wasn't I getting what I wanted from this person. It was why do I want it so bad? I started questioning, what is it that keeps this person around or keeps me intrigued? What happened? I realized when our brain doesn't get closure, right? It's just an ongoing loop. But what if this happens? And maybe I can try it like this. And I started seeing that in all of the facets of my life. I have not been giving my all to studying. I have not given my all here. I'm not, showing up even in sure, I have a style, but a lot of the times I like to push myself. I like to, okay, what else can you do with this? Right? Once I'm bored of something, I like to try something new with it. And I haven't been able to do that. I haven't had the space to calculate anything new. And it's all about this loop. It's over and over and over again. It doesn't matter who's the person that's in this circle. It matters why, right? We can pinpoint it down to abandonment issues and why didn't so-and-so choose me? What about me was not lovable or choosable or wanted? Why didn't they take me when they could have? Why didn't they appreciate me when they had me? And this can be in all stages of my life. Being a child with my father, or being an adult with a guy, or just, all of these things. Why? And as much as I keep asking myself, I've come to see that I stopped talking to a really close friend of mine for a while. Because what I wanted from them, they could not give. And it was something that I wanted, right? It was to be loved in a certain way. And this person couldn't do it. Okay, their capacities were not able to. But I think my biggest lesson in life, and it shows up in every single relationship that I ever had before I got to understanding this exact point, is simply loving myself, right? All of the things that I want to give and that I do give to everybody else, I want it for me. And these individuals do not give it to me. And there is when I want it more. Because I want you to know, I want you to be educated, and I want what I want. But genuinely, there is nothing purer than loving myself that way, right? Because even when you do get certain things from people, right? Like sometimes we see guys and they're overly nice, or these girls, like what are their ulterior motives? When you do it for yourself, there's no ulterior motive. You just love yourself that much. You don't got to think about, oh, is this genuine? Do I have to give this back? You know, do I look lame in front of this person for wanting this kind of love, for wanting this type of attention? It feels good. It feels complete. And once I figured those things out, I was able to reconnect with this person. Now, with these other facets of my life, they're working themselves out slowly but surely. Like there are little kinks that I'm like, ironing out. It is hard because it does hurt. Just because I can love myself just as good and all of this stuff doesn't mean that there isn't still a young girl inside of me who wonders why. And it's crazy too, because I'm sure I've had these conversations with these people and they will say all of these things that I won't even remember and give me answers to what I'm saying, but I just genuinely won't remember it. And they don't fill that void, that hole, that part that hurts. That's like, damn, like you had me, you fumbled, why? They could say all of this, like, oh, I was young, I was stupid, la, 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 la. It just still doesn't help because there's a bigger issue, right? I want to be more dedicated to my craft, to myself, to the things that I want to do, to the things that I want to get done. Not that I feel that I'm distracted, but I do feel that I have a lot of grief inside of me that I don't let out. For example, right now, right? You guys see me about to cry, but I'm not letting my tears out. It's not that I don't want to seem weak, because I don't see tears as weak. It's just, it bothers me that I would be hurt by someone or myself. Obviously, these are my expectations. These are the things that I've put on myself and on other people that they are not completing. So therefore, it hurts me. And it is like painful. And it makes me sad. Makes me feel like a failure. Makes me feel shameful. Makes me do a lot of things that I don't want to do just to see if it'll work. And I don't like that. I don't like that version of myself. I don't like that desperateness of myself. I don't like that spirit that is just like, fuck it. I'm going to do what I want. Yes, there's parts of me that really love being a free spirit and doing all the things. But the desperate part that does like, oh, it doesn't matter. I'm looking back like, girl, hello. And sure, I accept myself. But I know I wouldn't have said anything had I healed and moved on. And the only way to heal and to close this loop, this cycle that's going over and over and over, is to really go through this 5 stages of grief. Like, accept it. And you know what's really crazy? Like, I've thrown it out the window many times. I've let go of even worse things. But for some reason, like, it's just like, oh, let's go back. I think now if it does come back again, I'll have like a conversation with myself. Like, listen, we already tried and we gave it our all. Because that's the thing about it. Like, if I feel like I didn't do everything that I am capable of doing, it doesn't feel finished. And my mind will still go, well, this will work maybe. You know, I want to be able to study more often and put that more as a priority. I want to put myself more of a priority. I look at myself now and I'm like, damn, I'm really sorry that I blocked myself from creating. But genuinely, like, I always have an idea of where my episodes go, right? Like, I know what I'm going to talk about. I know sort of where I'm feeling. And lately I couldn't talk. It was like a throat chakra blockage. I tried to do like heart openers, and I tried to meditate, and I tried to write, and I tried to express myself with other people, but nothing would come to mind. Nothing feels good. I don't have an appetite. I'm not saying that I'm not eating, but I just don't have an appetite. And those are always the side effects of me, of like, I'm just not happy and I need to do the thing that's going to make me happy. And normally I know exactly what it is that I need to be doing, but I'm just choosing not to do it. And I don't have that thing, right? Like sometimes it's, oh, like just quit that job. Like, you know, you should not be here. Like you're just like being content and you're sitting there because you know, like this is what you need for now, but you need to leave. I don't feel like that right now. I like my job. I like where I'm at. I like what I do. And there's nothing else. For example, today I was at work and I left early. And sometimes I think to myself, like when I'm at work and if I don't want to be there, it's like, okay, but what are you going to do at home? And I tried to like think of all of these steps, and I don't have answers. Sometimes, yeah, I know I need rest. Today was so difficult for me to get out of bed. I literally woke up, closed my eyes, and it was like an hour later. It was so crazy. And it's not that I didn't sleep the night before or anything like that. My body has a process that it's going through, and I just got to stick around and observe it and let myself just feel those feelings and stop trying to like mask them and push them and like do all of these things that aren't helpful. I tried helping myself yesterday by trying to sing. That felt phenomenal. I was letting out all of my thoughts. But still, there's still something festering inside of me. There's still something that doesn't quite have a name, and I am searching for the meaning. I think it's good to find meaning in all that we do. Sometimes even if it comes later, but to know that everything has a reason, everything has a place. There is a reason why you're going through what you're going through. Even if it's hard, even if you're doing it alone. Maybe you are meant to inspire somebody else. And if you feel that you're meant to inspire somebody else and you're not doing it, shame on you. If you are a talented person in this world that has something to give and offer and you're not doing it, shame on you. I feel like it's a waste. And I don't feel empathy for those type of people. Oh, well, you know what you need to be doing. I don't like that. I'm getting to a place where I want things and it's really feeling out of reach. And this has never happened to me in my life. And it's like my mind is being warped. And I think it's happening at my job. And like I'm seeing things completely different than I once did. And sure, I can be growing. But it's like this weird thing where like you're making me believe that selling is good, and if I'm not, then it's bad. But my customer service thrives on honesty. Number one, if I don't have the articles of clothing you're looking for, and then people want to like pride themselves like, oh, I could sell fish water to a fish. I can too. But it doesn't make me feel good. What makes me feel good is a person who doesn't know what they should be wearing or whatever. And then they realize, you know, I had all the answers, I guess. I think I'm a good facilitator in all aspects. Like in introducing people and showing people this about their clothes and showing this and da 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 da. Like a good, I think that's like that should be my title, Facilitator Sid. It's funny too, because I feel like subconsciously my mind knows that when I open up to certain people, like it doesn't matter, right? Like whatever they say, it really doesn't matter. But yet I have such a hard time accepting this as it is. It's weird because I feel like I can have anything I want, and then sometimes it's like, can I though? I guess people have their own routes and their own things. I think I need to release my emotions and keep it pushing from this particular situation, which I did before. I don't really know, like, I think another thing too, because maybe I should not be at my job, right? Let's say that is the thing. I don't want to let anybody down, you know? I feel like I've built so many connections, and it's just like, oh yeah, Sydney, another job. And while some people are like, I wish I could be that way, and like, more power to you, Sydney, I feel like there's other people who are like, you can't keep a job. Like, I'm not getting fired, but I just don't like these things. Like, I'm over it. And who am I to live for what you have to say, right? Like, I should be doing what makes me feel good. I should be doing what makes myself feel fulfilled. Sure, yes, I can keep a job. I can sit here and be miserable just along with you. There's people that have been there that's dying to leave and won't. I don't commend consistency. I commend happiness, and to choose yourself and to choose the right thing. I think in my mind, usually when I leave something, it's like, all right, all ties are dead. Like, you're dead to me. I don't ever hear from you, speak with you ever again. That happens to me all the time. Like, usually if I'm done with you, I'm done with you. You will never hear from me again. We have nothing to talk about. And I'm coming to realize, like, it doesn't have to be like with these people, you know. I could just move on, find something else, feel something else, be open to something else. And I am open. I feel like if I found it, then sure, but like, it's not happening. So it's like, I don't know. And then like, everybody's constantly always asking me about merch. And it's like, if y'all understood how hard it is to put my idea on paper, because I'm not an artist. I don't draw. And it's like, even that too, like, people just let you down. People don't care to let you down. Why do I care so much on letting them down? Fuck niggas get money. It's just, it's difficult. It's difficult to express myself because I don't even know what's bothering me even deeper than this. Okay, I'm not chosen, and good. That means I'm being protected from something. But even that is not there's no sense of relief in that. There's no sense of relief in anything these days. I just want to feel happy again. Fulfilled. Content. And also to like, hearing the opinions of others these days is not helping. Normally I'm combative, but lately I'm just like, oh, okay, yeah, that's how you feel. Okay, great. I don't even have it in me to want to like fight back. Sure, we're supposed to stand up for ourselves and believe in what we do, but it's just like, I don't even care anymore. People are just gonna say what they want, do what they want. By all means. I feel like I worked really hard the last 2 weeks and my check didn't show that. So all of this searching meaning for is in our value. Where does your value come from? I'm sure we've had this conversation before, but it's always good to revisit it. Things change. Just like you should get sized very often. I was really, really scared to get sized again. I hadn't gotten sized in years. And I always thought I was just the same thing. Like, how much could I really change? Because I don't really lose or gain weight that quickly. I've been the same way for like a while now. I mean, I might have been like a couple pounds heavier at some point or whatever, but I was scared that my back size was going to be bigger than what it actually was. And it was actually smaller than what it was. I thought I was like, they were going to be big and blah, 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 but it's not. But yeah, find your self-worth. Like, where does it come from? Do you value yourself because you wake up on time and every day and go to work? Or because you're consistent somewhere in something that you don't want to do? Where does your value come from? I would love to hear about it, truthfully. Maybe we can have another conversation about it. I think my worth comes from listening to myself and loving myself. I think that I am good at what I do because I am confident in myself, and I do believe that we all have the freedom to do what we want. And I like to exude that. I like to teach that to people. I like for people to not be so worrisome about their coworker and what they're wearing to a freaking event. Like, wear what you want to wear to the event. Whatever makes you feel good. And sure, I can help you start with a couple of things here and there, but I hate when they're like, oh, I would love to wear that, but I can't because, I'm 55. What the fuck does age have anything to do with what you're wearing? If you want to dress provocative at 75, please do it. If you want to dress like a conservative religious person, do it. Do what makes you feel comfortable. I personally do not feel comfortable going into my job wearing certain things, so I don't wear it. But it doesn't mean I don't feel comfortable doing it ever. Like, when I'm not at work, y'all see what I be wearing. I mean, I might still be conservative then, but it's always been like, I never wanted to come off as promiscuous. I always got that. Like, oh, because it's just the way my body is shaped. So it's like, I put anything on, it's like, oh, look at this one. But when I cover up, oh, but why are you covering? Mind your business. I'd rather not be gawked at. But listen, the moment I get my feet running on the ground to what I want to do next, I got some real bad news for everybody. I'm going to wear whatever I want, even if it makes you feel like I'm being promiscuous. I'm going to let my creativity unleash itself. And as you should too, in whatever place of your life. I think sometimes we got to loosen the grip on the control of everything that we're doing in life so that we can let certain things come and flow in. I think I'm holding tightly to my job because I've gotten comfortable. But logically, it makes absolutely no sense. But I'm giving it time. I have my plans and ideas for my job. I'm happy I'm here with you. I'm happy to spend time with you. I'm just hope that this is helping you and that we can get over this. I think me searching for meaning in this particular time in my life and what's happening right now, it's not about be more appreciative of the times that you can express yourself so that when you're not expressing yourself, you feel fine. But that's not really the meaning to this. The meaning is express yourself whenever you have those emotions come in. Because if not, then they start getting buried deep, deep down within you. And now it's hard for them to come up. It's been 2 weeks and I haven't said a word. I haven't felt anything. It's like a true numbness. As much as I sit here and think, I don't know. If I did, I'd tell you, I promise. I guess we can give space to maybe find some solutions. Yoga, singing. Yoga is really a good one for me. Definitely going to do a class today. Maybe I give my thoughts and opinions after my class tonight. Hopefully I skipped over to my thoughts after I came out of yoga. If I didn't though, I appreciate you watching this video. If you are searching for meaning in your life, the place to find it is in your heart. I know you've always wanted to do something, but I promise you it's not too late. I promise you that if you believed in yourself, you can get it done. And give yourself some grace. You were going through stuff. And now is the time that you have to get it done. You didn't have the time then, now you do. And it's never too late. You can do whatever you want, whenever you want. Start right now. Start today. If you have an idea, act on it. Don't wait 3 months, 6 days, 4 hours, and 2 minutes. Just get it done. Then and there. You can do it. I believe in you, my little orange. Okay, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm dead ass. And I'll see you and you in the back soon. Dun, 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 yeah.